All right, everyone. So I'm just back again with the 2017 Mitsubishi Mirage, and I just wanted to do a little update on it of how it's been and what new things have been added to it, and just a few things that I've done to it over the past year. Just kind of, I haven't made a video in a while on it, so I just wanted to do a little update. So first of all, the outside, as far as the back, I got the tail lights all blacked out, and then I also added some three little red, I guess marker lights. I guess you find them on a lot of trucks and big rigs and stuff like that. So I added those. I added some blacked out light up reflectors, and as well as three of the other marker lights on each side. And then when we come up to the top, we added a roof rack and a cargo basket. This is from Rhino Rack. These are very hard to get for this car since it is I guess an uncommon car. They don't really make the pad and clamp kit anymore for it. So I think I got one of the last few in stock. And then the basket I got at Harbor Freight, and it's been on there for a few months. No rust or anything like that. It's been doing pretty well. Even these screws are doing really well. So a lot of people always, wonder about rust on those, but I've had no problems with it. I also did coat it in a clear coat, so that I think is also helping as well. And then I added a 30-inch Traveler light bar. These about almost I think it was like a couple $100 from Tractor Supply. This has the amber feature, like a running feature, and then it has obviously the light bar feature itself. Have that mounted on with some clamps I got off Amazon. And then, of course, we've already seen the ditch lights on the side if you've seen my other videos. So those have always been on there for a while. And then as we come down to the front, nothing much has changed down here. We got the Baja Designs Squadron fog lights. And then we also got the 3 marker lights on each side too to match the back. We already had the 3 in the middle put on a while ago. And then obviously the windshield tint, that's been on there for a while too. We're running a 5% on the front with double 5 everywhere else. And then I think the wheels, I don't think they're a little dirty right now because we are having a lot of snow here in Indiana. But those are new. And then we'll come onto the interior where we've done a few new things as well. Let's see here. So on the interior, first off, we're going to start fully blacked out headliner and trim. You cannot get these cars with, they don't come from the factory, and you also cannot get them from the factory with the full blackout headliner. So I had this custom fabricated in a black suede, and then all the pillars and trim I did paint. And then as well as things like the seat belts and all that stuff, or not the seat belts, but the things that go around that bolt them on. And then as we get in, we've done a few things up top. So got some new lighting up there, super bright. It's kind of blinding the camera, so I can put my hand over that so you can see the switch panel. So here's the switch panel that I added. So what was in place of this area was the airbag passenger thing. So that does still exist. It's just tucked behind this panel because without that, the airbags, I got a indicator light up here. So the module is still behind there. But I do have the switch panel mounted up. That also has the train horn right there mounted. I'll show you that, guys, here in a minute. And then as well, like with the sun visors, I got those all painted as well. So those are all black, so look real nice. And then we come down here, added I think it's a 10-inch display, I want to say. It's an Android screen. So far, guys, it's worked out really well. A lot of people kind of shame these a little bit. They say they glitch and they take forever to warm up. But I'll go ahead and show you here how quickly it starts up. Turn it on. It comes right on every time. Give it a second here. And it comes right on. And it automatically connects to Bluetooth. And it also automatically dims when I turn on my lights and stuff. So that's really nice. And that works out pretty well. You can go down, got all your settings and stuff. Bluetooth and all that crazy stuff. So that was something I added, and you can buy these on eBay, I believe, for around 150 bucks. And then here's the switch panel I was talking about. So I don't have anything actually wired up to these yet. I'm planning to probably wire stuff up to them. Now this is wired up. That's for the horn. I'll show you that here in a second. And then of course I got the switch panel down here. So that's all my lighting, as well as the compressor in the back for the train horns. And I am getting ready to upgrade to the 8-gang switch panel. That way I have more room for my switches, because my high beams are also on here because I had to modify my headlights since I switched over to HIDs. So this is the amber function for the light bar that I was talking about. So I don't know if you can see, it is actually on. You can see it shining up there, and then obviously the light bar itself at the top. But I'll keep the amber on to show you what it looks like. Go and turn the headlights on. And then, let's see here. Go ahead and get out. We also added a center console too. I've had a few people ask me about this. So this is just a little OEM center console you can actually get directly from Mitsubishi. Works out really well. It's still got the cup holder because it does replace the cup holder that's underneath. So that's pretty nice if you still want to put a drink back there and it stays stable enough. So it's a good little armrest. And then obviously the shift knob here, got that off eBay for about 35 bucks. Real nice, helps the shifting smoother. So it is a weighted shift knob. Helps makes it a little quicker, and it looks pretty cool as well. So we're kind of walk around to the back here, and I'll show you some of the extra lights I've added on here. So as you can see, this is what the car looks like coming down the road at night. So I do drive with that top bar on. It's technically not, it looks like it would be shining right in your face, but it doesn't. It's more of just like marker lights, like cab lights, that kind of thing. The beam is actually adjusted high, so it shines up to the sky. And then as far as down here, we got those running lights down there. And as you come around to the back, same thing, light up reflectors, the 3 pods or light pods down there, and then LED license plate lights. There's the caption for Instagram if you guys want to go follow that. And then, like I said, with the tinted tail lights, they still look really nice. Light shines right through. No problem seeing it in the day, especially with the LED turn signals. So I'll go ahead and turn on the hazards and show you that real quickly. So as you can see, LED turn signals, and as well as on the front, we have some LEDs on the side as well. These are side marker lights, and then the ones in the front as well. Come back around, and as far as the horns, so I did upgrade the actual regular car horn, so it's not like the meep that comes with it stock. And of course we have the loud ones. And then I'll show you the tank for that in the back. So this does use a compressor, and it comes on automatically when it needs to. So that's it right there. Got the airline runs all the way up to the front, and then the electrical right here. And then it's got all my little basket over there where I keep everything nice. See if we can get it to turn on. Let's see. There we go. So that is that. And then I think I don't know if I showed you guys this in the last video. I got a little switch here for the DRLs, the daytime running lights. So that way, if I actually want to manually turn those off, I can, because I have them just direct wired into the ignition, so they come on automatically. But if I want them off, if I'm sitting somewhere and I have the car running, but I don't want those on, I can manually turn those off. And then I will go ahead and do a light test. I'll show you all the lights and everything on. Now with this, I do have to turn the compressor off because it does pull a lot of power. So with having all the lights on and stuff, it can not be good for the battery. I did also upgrade the battery in it as well. So we'll show you the lighting here, if the camera will even focus. So there's all the lighting. So as you can tell, I do a lot of country drives. I also like the looks of it. It's just kind of my thing. Lighting has always been my thing, but that's what we got going on here. And obviously that light bar is super bright, so very nice there. These are really nice, shining in the ditches and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and turn everything off there, turn the compressor back on. But yeah, guys, that's about it. And then I also did add this as well, the radar detector, and then the dash camera up there. And then I ran all the wires through the upholstery and down the one of the A-pillars. Keeps everything nice and clean. And as you just heard, the compressor turned off automatically once it fills up. So yeah, guys, that's just a quick little update. Just wanted to show you guys kind of some of the stuff that's been done to it. I've had a few people ask, you know, how has the car been? Has it been good? You know, had any issues with it? As far as over the past year, we've had a few little things. Both calipers did go out, and that was one thing. Obviously, that's wear and tear items, so we did have to replace those this year. And then another thing was the power window did go out, so that had to get fixed as well, and now that works just fine. So that was some of the two major repairs as far as things go. Mainly this was more of a I guess actual, you know, uncommon repair. The brakes and stuff, that's more just wear and tear items that any car is going to need at some point. But yeah, so as far as that goes, guys, if you guys have any questions, just please leave them down below. I'd appreciate it. And if you like the video, just be sure to give it a like. And if you have any suggestions or ideas to give me for this car, I would really appreciate it. And I hope you found this video interesting. Thanks.